Hi, Scott Dolan here at MarineMax of Dallas, and we're going to take a look at a 2021 Harris 230 Solstice. So Solstice was redesigned about a year and a half ago. This is certainly one of the new ones. So like all the other Solstices, radius bow on the front, which gives it a great look. Also stainless steel docking pods up front for your docking lights. They're also backlit to give a little bit of light out front when you're pulling into the dock at night. You can actually see where the end of the boat is, which is great. And of course, flip up dock cleats, just like we put on all of our Harrises. So interior on this was ordered in this really nice silver gray interior in a pillow top. So really soft, really plush, feels great to sit on. JL audio throughout. So this boat's going to have 8 JL speakers, plus 2 subs, plus amplifiers for the interior speakers, for the subwoofers, and also for the tower speakers. So really, really good stereo system on board. LED lights in the speakers, LED lights under the seats, in the cup holders, up in the tower, underwater in the back, and under rub rail. So absolutely lit up all over the place. Also, anywhere you see mouse holes around the boat, you'll also see a double USB port. So this is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of 2 USB ports. So 10 USBs in total, which is great. Nice in-floor ski locker. Plenty of room for skis, wakeboards. They made this lid a little wider than it was in years past, which is great, because if you look at a lot of the other brands out there, they do a real narrow ski locker door, and you can't put wakeboards with bindings down in them. You'll also notice that it has a gas strut on it, which is great. Helps keep that lid open while the boat's out there rocking and rolling. It prohibits it from slamming down on some kids' hands while they're getting noodles and floats out. Moving back into the boat, movable Ottoman with a nice built-in cooler. I like it because it's not heavy, so you can put it wherever you want it, but it's also heavy enough that it isn't going to slide around on itself, which makes it really, really nice. Moving back here into the back of the boat, nice L bench with a flip-flop backrest. So this, you can flip like this so that you can have a big, wide, stern-facing seat back here while you're pulling kids on the tubes, wakeboards. Because this boat has 250 horsepower, so it's a 40+ mile-an-hour pontoon boat. So plenty of power to do all the water sports. But the thing I really like about it is that you can also flip this down flat to use this as one big sun pad. Other thing that Harris thought of, which I'm a fan of again, is they've done a rest back here to leave this in this position. That way you can also use this as a forward-facing lounge as well. So really well thought out. Back in the transom area, they just made the transom a lot bigger over the last year and a half, 2 years, when they redesigned this boat. So much more real estate back here, which is great. So you do have a plug-in for a trickle charger on board the boat. That way, if you want to leave the boat plugged in while it's in your lift or on a trailer, you certainly can. It'll keep a charge on the boat. Another stereo remote control down here, which is a swim-up remote. Nice built-in cooler. That way, if you drop this stern swim seat, which is probably one of the most popular options on board the boat, makes it really easy for adults to sit on it, for people with bad knees to get in and out of the water, kids to stand on it while they're swimming. If you go boating with dogs, there's no better way to get dogs in and out of a pontoon boat than a submersible swim seat like that. It's one of the most popular options we do on everything. The stern tow bar is built in as part of this stern safety rail. I like it because I've got young kids, and this horizontal support helps it make a lot more difficult for young kids to trip and fall down in this engine well. So a whole lot more safer than just the giant turbo swing or just the arcs on the back of the boat. The other thing I like is they do this safety rail on the outside of the boat. So a lot of the other boats that you're going to see from different brands, instead of doing that safety railing on the outside of the boat, they're going to put it here on the furniture. So you'll see a couple bars that'll rise up from here, and the safety railing goes around here. The problem with it is that you can't sit on the back of the boat with it done that way. So get it out here on the outside of the boat, on the back. That way you can still open your chain if you want. You have plenty of room to get out through the back of the boat. You have plenty of room to get off from the side. But you can also sit here on the back of the boat, because that's why most people like this floor plan the most, you know, to begin with. This boat does have a water sports tower on board. It's a functioning water sports tower, so you tow wakeboards, water skiers directly off of it. Stick your hand right up through here. There's a tow hook up on top, which is great. The helm got redesigned, so elevated helm allows you to sit up nice and tall. If you got a tall guy, you know, like me sitting in front of you, you can see up over top of somebody. Right here in front of this nice 9-inch Simrad screen. So this Simrad screen, you know, it's going to give you chart plotter, GPS. It'll also give you a forward-looking nav. So, you know, a depth finder is nice. It tells you how deep the water is. It doesn't tell you the important thing, which is how deep is the water in front of you, where you're actually going. So, you know, by the time a depth finder reaches shallow, it's too late, you're already grounded. So having this forward-looking nav is great. If you're heading back into a shallow area, you can stay in the deeper spots. Or you can do what I do, which is go split screen and have overhead view on one side, forward-looking view on the other. That way you can use one side to let you know where you're at, and the other side to let you know where you're headed, so you don't run into shallow water, which is great. So, wireless cell phone charger, digital throttle, like all Mercury's over 200 horsepower, which is absolutely great. So, hope you enjoyed just a brief walkthrough. If you have any questions on this or any of the other boats that you see online, by all means, pick up the phone and give us a call. We look forward to talking to you soon.